भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवागुंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. Karika number 6. प्रभवः सर्वभावानां सतामिति विनिश्चयः सर्वं जनयतिः प्राणः चेतोषून् पुरुषः पृथक् We are seeing the Gaudapada Karika for the 6th mantra from 1st Karika to 5th Karika. Gaudapadacharya has explained the 3rd, 4th and 5th mantra of Mandukyopanishad. What was the topic we saw in the 3 mantras, 3rd, 4th, 5th mantra? The Upanishad has presented the individual at 3 padas, at 3 levels. We can take it as a Tvam Pada Vichara, inquiry into the individual nature. Mandukyopanishad presenting in a unique method. What is that? Every person experiencing 3 levels of experiences or 3 status, 3 avasthas, every day. Not once in a week, but every day. First avastha is that Jagrad avastha, waking state. Second avastha is Swapna avastha, dream state. We should not say, I don't get dreams every day. Everyone get dream. Some dreams we remember, sometimes we don't remember. Some dreams are very, very, very short. So dreams are there. So Swapna avastha. Third experience also is there in Sushupti avastha. There we should not say, I don't experience anything in Sushupti avastha, deep sleep state. We should not say. Why? You experience Ananda there. Ananda Bhuk. You are experiencing Ananda, mass of Ananda, Ghana Prajnahana. No specific experience, but Ananda you experience. That's why you say, I slept well. I slept well, I enjoyed my sleep, that you say. So these 3 avasthas, Upanishad is giving different names. Who is this experiencer of Jagrat, Swapna, Sushupti and the consciousness principle? Atma. I, the consciousness principle, Atma, in Jagrata Avastha, I experience the external world. That only Gaudapadacharya explaining from the 1st Karika onwards. What jnanam he gets na? When I, the consciousness associated with the gross body, Bahish prajnaha, experiencer of external world, first Karika, I am known as Vishwaha, I experience the external world, Bahya Prapancha. I, the consciousness, when I am associated with the subtle body, my name is called Taijasaha. I experience Antah Prajnaha. Prajnahanna, I am the experiencer. Prajna means jnanam, knowledge, experience. What I experience in my dream, Antaha. My mind alone, I project the vasanas and I experience those vasanas. Antaha, inside. Therefore, all objects in the dream are outside or inside? Inside. Then I, the consciousness principle that we have to, that is the continuous thread you have to bring. I, the consciousness, Chaitanyam alone associated with Karana Shariram, deep sleep, my name is called Prajnaha. Prajnaha. What I experience? I experience Ananda in my heart. Antaha, I experience in my own heart. Eka eva tridha. Ekaha atma aham eva tridha smritaha. I am only called as three Jagrat Swapna Sushupti Vishwa Taijasa Prajna. My names are Vishwa Taijasa Prajna. And this you have to invoke in one place. Dakshinakshi Mukhe Vishwaha. This Atma where you have to recognize Vishwaha. Since Vishwaha is associated with the gross body, therefore you have to meditate upon that Atma in the right eye. Right eye belong to Sthula Shariram. Vishwa is belong to Sthula Shariram. Therefore, I, the Atma, how to recognize? In my right eye, I have to meditate upon. Then, Manasaha to Taijasaha. Once you have to meditate upon Taijasa, I, the consciousness, am Taijasa. Where you have to meditate? In the mind. Subtle body. Akashe hridisthitaha prajnaha. So, prajnaha have to meditate upon Atma Swarupam. Is prajnaha is residing where? Akashe, Hridi Akashe, the place in the heart. In the deep sleep, all our sense organs withdraws into that heart. Akasha, there is a space in the heart. They all go and sleep nicely. Sleep is not non-functional. They are all non-functional. Tridha dehe vyavasthitaha. These are all there in the body. Right eye, mind and heart and the space in the heart, all are where in dehe. In three levels they are there in the deha. So three bodies are there. Sariratrayam is there. This Atma is playing the role with three bodies. Now you are playing with what body? You are playing means who? Atma. Atma alone now playing a role, sitting in the chair, Atma with Sthula Shariram. That Atma only is here. That's why they say, I am not a human being with spiritual consciousness entity. I am a spiritual being with incidental human body. I am a human being sitting here. I have a spirit inside. This is what we are saying. Now we are Mandukyopanishad students. What we have to say? We have to reverse it. No? What we should say? We are spiritual beings. Spirit, Atma. I am a being, not human being. Being apranda human being. I am a being. What type of being? Spiritual being with what? Incidental matter, body, mind complex. This is what advancement, no? You are advanced in Ardham. Then, I the Atma, I experience Vishwaha hi sthula bhak. I the Atma, with gross body, I experience 3 types of experience. Outer world. Nityam, I experience external world with gross body. You are using your gross body now. You are experiencing the gross world. In the third Karika. Taijasaha pravivikta bhak. Who is Taijasa? I am only Taijasa, Atma. When I am associated with the subtle body, I am called as Taijasa. Pravivikta bhuk. I experience all internal experiences. Pravivikta means not tangible, sukshmam. I am experiencer of projected thoughts. Pratibhasika prapancha I experience. These are the terms in Shastra used the order of reality they call. This is what you are in Vyavaharika Satta. You are in Vyavaharika Satta means relative reality. You are in relative reality now. Okay? Relative anna don't take sambandhi, mami, mamanarla. Andha relative illa. Inga relative anna Vyavaharikam. Vyavaharikam means what? Vyavahara. When you do in transaction is called Vyavaharikam. Transactional, functional, Vyavaharika reality. This is Vyavaharika Satta. Taijasa in deep dream, okay. In dream, experiences what? Pratibhasika Satta, projected reality. The mood reality, nama purinchukonam. First, this is Vyavaharika Satta. From morning to till night, we are in what? Vyavaharika Satta. Appa madhyana, some people take no or snap, no? Tapri ek pancho, thukam. So, this Vyavaharika transactional routine is called relative reality, Vyavaharika Satyam. You are listening class in Vyavaharika Satyam or Pratibhasika Satyam? Vyavaharika Satyam. So, Taijasa in subtle body experiencing the Pratibhasika Satyam, projected reality. That is called projected reality. Just to note it. These are the very, very important to get the Advaita Jnanam. Projected reality. Apart from these 2 sattas, realities, there is one more higher than Vyavaharikam. That is Paramarthika Satyam. Paramarthika Satyam. In Sushupti, enna sattani kekadunga. Anga unnu satta kadiyadu. Because you are in deep sleep, you don't know anything. There is just, really speaking, that it can be called as Paramarthika Satta. That is Paramarthika Satta. You don't know anything, no? Their ignorance is there. Atma alone is there. Just simple Atma, attributeless Atma is there in deep sleep. That is Paramarthika Satyam. But you do not know that Paramarthika Satyam in deep sleep. You have to recognize that Paramarthika Satyam in Vyavaharika Satyam. You have to recognize that Paramarthika Satyam in Vyavaharika Satyam. Okay, now how many Satyams are there? 3 Satyams are there, realities, order of realities. Okay, this Paramarthika Satyam is known as absolute reality in English. This Paramarthika Satyam is known as absolute reality. Paramarthika Satyam is that which is unnegatable, that which exists all the 3 periods of time. Paramarthika Satyam is that which is known as absolute reality, that which exists all the 3 periods of time, which cannot be negatable at any time, that which independently exists, Paramarthika Satyam. This Vyavaharika Satyam is temporary. When you go to dream, this Vyavaharika Satyam is not there. This Vyavaharika Satyam is called transactional reality or relative reality. Vyavaharika Satyam is called transactional reality. Adukku da Vyavaharam nu peru adukku. Vyavaharika Satyam Vyavaharam endha avasthalo panna mudiyumo Tamil avastha ille. Okay, endha avasthayil panna mudiyumo adu Vyavaharika avastha. Vyavaharika Satyam. This is second lower order of reality. That is higher order of reality. HOR. Vyavaharika Satyam is lower order of reality or lesser order of reality. Then third one is Pratibhasika Satyam in Swapna, projected reality, less real than Vyavaharika Prapancha. Less real than Vyavaharika Satyam. Vyavaharika Satyam is less real than what? Paramarthika Satyam. Vyavaharika Satyam is less real than Pratibhasika Satyam. Vyavaharika Satyam is less real than Paramarthika Satyam. Vyavaharika Satyam is more real than Pratibhasika Satyam. Pratibhasika Satyam is less real than Vyavaharika Satyam is more real than Pratibhasika Satyam, projected reality. Vyavaharika Satyam is less real than Paramarthika Satyam, absolute reality that is. So, absolute reality, relative reality, projected reality in English. Higher order of reality, lower order of reality, projected reality, more less reality. Adi Swapnam. So, I the consciousness am available in three realities. I the consciousness am continuous in three realities. Paramarthika Satyam, my original nature. And I alone appear in Vyavaharika Satyam with the gross body. I the Atma who is absolute reality alone, unnegatable. I am unnegatable Atma Swarupam. All the 3 periods of time I am existing, Atma. So I use this gross body mind. In the class I listen. Which class? Mandukyopanishad. Who is listening? Not a flesh, blood, bones. These are not listening. They are inert. They are jadam. I, the consciousness principle alone, in this body-mind complex, generating ahankara, that ahankara is listening. Through ahankara, I am listening to the class. So, I am only playing. So, I experience what? Gross objects in the Vyavaharika reality. I experience what prapancha in dream? Subtle body I use. What experience come in subtle body? Subtle experience. Sukshma experience. Sukshma bhuk. Ada pravivikta bhuk. Third Karika, no, fourth line. Ananda bhuk tatha prajnaha. Prajnaha. I am in deep sleep. As prajnaha, I experience what? Ananda bhuk. Bhuk na eater, enjoyer, experiencer, consumer. What? Na? Anandaha. Tukkathula evvala anandamo. Pre anandamo anandam. That's why adapapa class lo kuda nicely we go to sleep. We never plan to sleep. Let me sleep now. Even you want to sleep also, you don't get sleep. Even sometimes you want to look continuously, but you get sleep. It happens, no? Ananda bhuk. Tridha bhogam nibodhata. Bhogam. 3 types of ananda. Set gross, subtle and causal. The 4th Karika, the trupti I get, tarpayate. Sthulam tarpayate. Vishwam. Gross universe give pleasure to me, no? Satisfies me. Fourth Karika. Vishwam. No? I, the Vishwa, is satisfied by what? Gross experience. Gross flowers and gross food. Grass food kadiyadu. Gross food. No? Very, very tangible food. You cannot enjoy the dream idli, dream dosa, dream puri. You have to eat tangible idli dosa. Sthula bhuk vishwam. Tarpayate. Praviviktam tu taijasam. All the subtle objects give satisfaction to the me, the taijasa atma in subtle body swapna. Anandascha tadha prajnam. In deep sleep, when I am playing a role of prajnaha, I enjoy the ananda. Tripti comes. That's why everyone in sleep, in Tukatlo, there is no difference of ananda. Raja, that's why who sang, Annamacharya sang, Nindara Razu Nidrinsu Nidrayu Nokate, Andane Bantu Nidra Adiyu Nokate. Even the servant sleeping and Raja is sleeping in the palace, both of their sleep, is there any difference? Ananda? No difference. Ananda bhuk. Anga difference kadiyad. So, Tridha Triptim Nibodhata. Tripti also 3 types. 3 types of experience, 3 types of places you take in the body, and 3 types of satisfaction. Then 5th Karika, Phalashruti. Whoever knows this? Whoever knows this from 20 minutes, 22 minutes, whoever listening like this, understanding like this, Trishu dhamas yadbhojam bhokta yascha prakirtitaha. I, the unconsciousness, am enjoyer of gross, subtle and causal body, the experiences. Whoever understands that I, the consciousness, am not touched by them. Veda tad ubhayam yastu bhunjanaha api nalipyate. So the one who is known to be the enjoyer and the one who chooses to be the 3 states, மூடு நிலை இருக்கு எனக்கு, அந்த மூடு நிலையில நான் இருக்கேன், ஆனாலும் நான் அப்பாற்பட்டவன். I am not touched by. Do you remember Vyavaharika Prapancha in dream? No, it is not touching you. Do you remember the dream objects all are with you now? No. Do you remember anything in deep sleep about Vyavaharika and Swapna? No. That means what? All are exclusive. Your pains of Vyavaharika are not there in Sushupti. That Sushupti Ananda is not here now. Okay. And Swapna objects no more. Okay. All are exclusive. But who is inclusive? I am. The experiencer is there, but that pains of this Jagrat are not there in dream. Dream experiences are not there in Sushupti. Sushupti Ananda is not there in this. They are all exclusive. But the I, the observer of 3 avasthas, am not tainted by, touched by, afflicted by them. Whoever knows this, they are muktas. That means you are all muktas. இல்லையோ? நான் சொல்லிட்டு இருக்கேன், நீங்க தான் சொல்லணும் அது. ஓகே. உபயம் யஹா வேதா. Ubhaya means both of them. The person who knows both of them means the gunas, bhokta, this body mind complex experiences and that world, all of them indeed then not touch him. I alone am appearing as 3 pairs like an actor. I am only acting. Very difficult to swallow. Okay. But it's fact, whether you swallow or not, whether you understand or not, Upanishad doesn't bother. This is the fact. One day or other you have to understand. Okay, all the best, Upanishad says. While enjoying them, I am not affected by them. Up to here we saw in the last class. Okay. Now we have to see the 6th Karika talking about the 6th mantra. One of the important topic is God required for this creation? Is God required? We have to accept there is a God who is the creator of this universe. The discussion comes, the question arises. Shastra says, Jagat Karanam Ishvaraha Asti. Now look into the 6th mantra. What was the 6th mantra? Based on that mantra only, up to 9th Karika it goes. 6th mantra is, Esha Sarveshvaraha, Esha Sarvagnaha, Eshontaryami, Esha Yonihi Sarvasya Prabhavapyayohi Bhutanam. That Jagat Karanam Ishvara, who is the cause of all beings, is the all-knower, Sarvagnaha, is the Ishvaraha, overlord. And he is the Lord or Ishvaraha, is universe. Where is he? Antaryami. He is residing inside and controlling everything. That Ishvara, now the Srishti topic comes here. Jagat Karanam Ishvara. Until now, I used to give this 4 statements. God exists. God created the world. God became the world. World is nothing but God. That alone we are presenting in a different format. Ishvaraha Jagat Karanam. Karanam means a cause. Jagat Karana means the cause of the universe. Regarding this creation, who created this universe? God created this universe. Now, God created the universe. Who is this God? What is his nature? How he created the universe? These are all coming here. There are many theories regarding this creation. One theory present in one manner. Creation is like this. God is like this. He creates the universe like this. That all different theories we can take into 2. Only 2 theories. All theories come under this, either one of the theory. One is Satkaryavada. From here onwards, new topic. Okay. Satkaryavada. Number 2 is Asatkaryavada. First we will read the Karika. We read this, 6th Karika. This Karika, 6th Karika gives 2 theories. 7th Karika gives another 2 theories of creation, cosmos. Cosmology study. We are studying cosmology now, okay? Cosmology means study about cosmos. Cosmos means universe. Study about the universe. 7th Karika gives 2 theories, 2 views. And 8th Karika gives another 2 views. And 9th Karika, first 2 are in the 7th Karika we can take. Just he presents the outline in the 6th Karika, 7th, 8th, 9th. Each Karika has got 2 speculations. They call it as theory views. Gaudapadacharya says they are all called speculations. Speculations and they are not true. He is going to negate later. First let us know what they talk about the creation. What is their view? So up to 9th Karika, first 6th Karika I will explain you. Then we come to the 7th Karika. Sarva bhavanam satam. 6th Karika, first line. Sarva bhavana means this Vishwa Tejasa Prajna Bhavanam anartham. This Vishwa Tejasa Prajna, what names we are giving, Jagrat, Swapna, Sushupti, all the Nama and Rupa, names and forms of Jagrat Prapancha, Swapna Prapancha, Sushupti Prapancha, all these Satam Eva you have to supply, which are existent. The creation comes from which is already existent. Sarva Bhavana means Avyakta Rupena Vartamananam. That which has already existed in unmanifest form. Anartham. Sarva Bhavanam. Only for those which are already existed in unmanifest form, which are existent alone, Prabhavaha Vinishchayaha. Birth is possible. Birth is definite for those which are already existent in unmanifest form. Prabhavahanna birth, origination, emergence. Origination or emergence or birth is possible only to those which are already existent in potential form, unmanifest form, seed form, capsule form. Otherwise, they cannot come into existence. That means whatever is existent alone in unmanifest form, alone come into manifest form or created. This is called Satkaryavadaha. This is called Satkaryavadaha. How they have come into existence? Then second line says, Pranaha Sarvam Janayati. Second line, first quarter. Pranaha means here Ishvaraha. Pranaha means not Apana Prana, Vyana Prana, Samana Prana. Here Prana means Ishvaraha. That is unmanifest Ishvara, who is already in unmanifest form. That unmanifest Prana or Ishvara, from that Ishvara only, Sarvam Janayati. Sarva means the entire Achetana Prapancha, inert world, come into existence. What is that inert world? For example, in Akasha, Vayu, Agni, water, Prithvi, all other objects, all inert objects, all are born out of this Ishvara. So Ishvara has got two principles. When you call Ishvara, Prana has got two principles. What are they? One is Chetana Amsha. Rendu Amsham irukka Ishvaranla. Chetana Amsha, rendavathu Achetana Amsha. Chetana Amshamanna sentient principle. Achetana Amshamanna insentient Jadam principle, inert principle. In the Rundu Amsham irukku. In the Jada Amsham, inert Amsha of Ishvaranuku da Maya anu per. Adu da Prakriti anu per. Adukku da unmanifest anu per. And the unmanifest da manifest aana udane Vikriti anu per. Vikriti ina. Vikaram aiduthe. And the Prakriti become Vikara, Vikriti. Now what you are seeing is Vikriti. World is Vikriti of what? Prakriti. Vikriti of Prakriti. Prakriti is unmanifest form. Vikriti is manifest form. Manifest form is called known as Vyakta Prapancha. Vyakta Prapancha means visible world. Manifest is called Vyaktam. Unmanifest is called Avyaktam. Prakriti is Avyaktam. Vikriti is Vyaktam. Manifest Vikriti is visible, tangible, concrete. Unmanifest Prakriti is invisible, intangible, abstract. You cannot decipher. You cannot distinctly know. Once it becomes Vikriti, tangible, concrete form, Vyaktam only you can distinctly know separately. Therefore, from that prana or Ishvara, sarvam janayati, purushaha cheton shun prathak janayati. This world, inert objects are also created by Maya, inert principle. From inert Maya, what comes? Inert only comes. From the Chaitanya Amsha of Ishvara, what comes? Chetom shun means sentient jivas. Chetom shun, conscious beings. Conscious or sentient jivas. Sentient beings are all prithak means distinctly. That's why your அம்மாக்கு ஒரு 5 குழந்தை இருந்தா 5 பேர் விதமா இருப்பான். Same parents, but they are different futures. So that's called prithak. Who are they? All are sentient or insentient? Thank God. Sentient. Okay. Sentient principles are also there. Insentient objects are also there. Because this sentient person has to enjoy insentient. These flowers are insentient or sentient? If they are sentient, they go away, out. They don't want to sit here. So they have no movement of their own. So for the insentient is for the sake of sentient. That's why you are enjoying the color. Vanda udane SWAMINI appuram paapom. Flowers paapom first. Okay. So for our enjoyment only. Objective world is for our sake only. So Bhagavan creates Chetom Shun, sentient beings with his Chaitanya principle, Amsha. And Bhagavan creates that inert objects also with his Maya. Inert Maya, he creates inert objects. And with his Chaitanya Amsha, he creates sentient beings. This is about creation, what Shastra says. Regarding this, views are going to come differently. Before going to see that views, I will give the background of this Satkaryavada and Asatkaryavada. Satkaryavada is propounded by Sankhya philosopher. Sankhya philosopher Kapila Muni says, Karanam, in that Karanam, cause, effect is there already. Achunna Satkaryavadam. Karyam Karane Asid. For example, you take this pot, Ghataha. This Ghatam is called, Ghatamanna pot. Ghatam means pot. Pot is effect, Karyam. These words you have to know, technical terms. Clay is called Mrid in Sanskrit. Pot is called Ghatam. Pot is the effect, clay is the cause. So cause-effect relation. Clay is cause. Pot is effect. So this effect is called Karyam. Effect is called Karyam. Then what is Karanam? Clay is the Karanam. So Karanam, Karyam. Rendu irukka inge. Enna irukku? Enna kaiyila enna irukku? Pot is there. What type of pot? Clay pot. So pot is the effect, Karyam. Clay is the cause, Karanam. What this Sankhya philosopher says, before the pot emergence or pot creation, pot was there in the clay already in unmanifest form. Karanam Mridi, Karya Ghataha, Sat, Purvam Asid. Ghata Utpatti Purvam, Ghataha Karyam, Karana Mridi Asid. Sat, Nichonna Sat Karyavada. Simple irukillo. Oh, part illenna mridula varadu. It is already there in what form? Unmanifest form. Unmanifest form. Similarly, chain is there already in the gold. Before the goldsmith is creating the chain, it is there in the gold in what form? Unmanifest form. That irukira chain the manifest aayirchu and the gold la. Similarly, carpenter create the desk from the wood, which desk is in what form? Unmanifest form in the wood. இல்லாத ஒரு பொருள் வராது இல்லையோ. That is why coconut lo what is there? Coconut oil is there. Can you see the oil? It is in unmanifest form. Milk la butter irukka illaya? காணுமே. இருக்கு சுவாமினி, நிறைய பட்டர் மில்க் இதுனா. Lot of butter is there. Where is butter? When I ask, what do you say? In unmanifest form. Otherwise, how can you churn? No? Butter comes, you are very sure butter comes from that only. You churn that curds and you get the butter. That means butter is there already in the milk in unmanifest form. This is called Satkaryavada. And a Nyaya philosopher comes and says, no, it is not there. It is not there, it is asat. Ghataha na asti purvam. In Mrudu it is not there, it is newly born. If it is there already, why he has to create? Another question. If it is already existent, you need not create. Our second philosopher says, Asatkaryavadi. Asatanna illai en artham. Illai. Enna illenna. Inda ghatamangirade அந்த மிருத்துன்னா கிளேல கிடையாது. இருந்தா ஏன் கிரியேட் பண்ணணும்? பாட் மேக்கர் வை ஹேஸ் டு கிரியேட் பாட்? இருந்தா அவன் அந்த வாதம் பாருங்க. செகண்ட் அவன் சொல்லது கரெக்ட் தான். ஆல்ரெடி இட் இஸ் தேர், வை ஹேஸ் டு கிரியேட்? இஃப் இட் இஸ் ஆல்ரெடி தேர். நம்ம என்ன சொல்றோம்? சத்காரியவாத. வி ஆர் டெம்பரரி சத்காரியவாத. நவ் ஓகே, வாட் வி சே, இருக்கப்பா என்ன அது அன்மேனிஃபெஸ்ட் ஃபார்மா இருக்கு, அதனால கிரியேட் பண்ணணும். ஆஸ் த கிரியேட்டட் இருக்கிற பாட்டு தான் அந்த என்ன பண்றோம், அந்த அன்வான்டட் மண்ணும் யூ ஆர் ரிமூவிங். அவ்வளவுதானே. Krishna Silpam, when he is doing, unwanted part of the stone pieces he is removing. He is not bringing new Krishna, new anything doll. Unwanted part he removes. You go and see the sculptor, what he does. He is creating Krishna. He is removing the unwanted stone. He is bringing what already irukira Krishna adila. Idu nama mudiyadu namakku. These are all how they think, so ingeniously they think. Renda philosopher says, no, adu kadiyave kadiyadu. Ghataha nasti, asat, illai. Na ghata utpatti purvam karana mridi ghataha na asat, nasti, ghataha asat. Ani sonna asat karyavadam. என்ன பாட்டு வரத்துக்கு முன்னாடி மண்ணுல பாட்டு இல்லைன்னு சொன்னா அசத் காரியவாதம். பாட்டு வரத்துக்கு முன்னாடி மண்ணுல பாட்டு இல்லைன்னு சொன்னா அசத் காரியவாதம். பாட்டு வரத்துக்கு முன்னாடி மண்ணுல பாட்டு இருக்குன்னு சொன்ன சத்காரியவாதம். ஸோ சத்காரியவாதி இஸ் கால்டு சாங்கிய பிலாசபர். அசத்காரியவாதி இஸ் கால்டு நியாய வைசேஷிகா பிலாசபர். Nyaya Vaisheshika. So these two philosophers, all other systems philosophers come in these two only. Either Satkarya or Asatkaryavada. We give another name, different name. This Satkaryavadi alone is known as Parinamavadi. Parinamavadi. Asatkaryavadi is called Arambhavadi. இப்போதான் ஆரம்பம் ஆயிண்டிருக்க பாட்டு. நம்ம என்ன சொல்றோம், பாட்டு ஏற்கனவே ஆரம்பம் ஆயிடுத்து, முன்னாடியே இருக்கு, இப்ப புதுசா ஆரம்பம் ஆகலன்னு சொல்றோம். So second philosopher is known as Asatkaryavadi or Arambhavadi. First philosopher, Sankhya philosopher, is known as Satkaryavadi or Parinamavadi. சரி, எதுக்கு சுவாமினி இந்த பொம்பல்ல நமக்கு? Now come to their Dashtanta. This entire universe was there in Ishvara in unmanifest form. Satkaryavadam. This creation is not newly created. Karya Jagat Utpatti Purvam Jagat Srishti Purvam. This Karya Jagat Karana Ishvare Asid. அப்படி சொன்னா சத்காரியவாதம். காரியம் ஜெகத். இந்த பாட்டு பிளேஸ்ல என்ன இப்போ எடுக்கணும்? திருஷ்டாந்தம் பாட்டு. பாட் பிளேஸ்ல வாட் யூ ஹாவ் டு டேக்? பாட்டு மண்ணு விடுங்கோ. ஓகே, யூ ஹாவ் டு கம் டு த அஷ்டாந்த. வாட் இஸ் த சப்ஜெக்ட் மேட்டர் ஹியர்? ஈஸ்வரஹா ஜெகத் காரணம். ஜெகத் இஸ் மீன்ஸ் வாட் நவ்? ஈஸ்வரஹா ஜெகத் காரணம். ஜெகத் பிகம் வாட்? காரியம். Jagat means universe. Ishvara is the cause. Jagat is effect. So effect world is there already in Ishvara in unmanifest form. That unmanifest universe alone become manifest. That is called creation. There is no real creation. Newly born creation kadiyave kadiyadu. Already existent creation only, which is in potential avyakta form, avyakta prapancham alone vyaktamaahindu irukku. Ipo vyaktamaa irukku, thirupi avyaktamaaidum. Even God cannot create. God helps only to manifest. Unmanifesta irukra avyaktamaa irukindra inda ulagam vyaktamaagiradena and Bhagavan moolama vyaktamaagiradena. That is the principle. So we accept. Gaudapadacharya go along with Sankhya philosopher for some time. Afterwards we negate him also. Okay. The Asatkaryavadi says what? Creation is newly created. It was not there in Ishvara. It is newly created. Arambhavada. It is newly created. So three problems will come. Suppose you say God and universe. இப்போ ரெண்டு இருக்கு. நம்ம பற்றி ஆயிடுது. ஜாகிர விஸ்வ தைஜச பிராக்ஞா நம்ம பற்றி படிச்சுட்டு அங்கே தனியாக இருக்கோம் நம்ம. இப்போ we are studying about Ishvara and universe. What is the connection between these two? அண்ணா இந்த ஈஸ்வரா இந்த ஜெகத் suppose both are different அண்ணா, both are different அண்ணா, each one limiting the other. Wherever Ishvara, Jagat is not there. Wherever Jagat, Ishvara is not there. If they are different. This is the problem if they are different. We have to see the loopholes of the systems, other systems. God and Jagat, if you see differently, God is different, world is different. அப்படி என்ன அர்த்தம்? God இருக்கிற இடத்துல world இருக்காது, world இருக்கிற இடத்துல God இருக்க முடியாது. ஏன்னா ரெண்டு different. Both are limiting each other. Problem number one, if they are different. சரி, எதுக்கு இந்த ப்ராப்ளம்? வேர்ல்டே பகவான், பகவானே வேர்ல்டு அன்னு சொன்ன, if they are same, both are one and the same. ஈஸ்வரா alone is ஜெகத், ஜெகத் alone is universe அன்னு சொன்ன என்ன ப்ராப்ளம்னா அதையும் ப்ராப்ளம் தான். வாட் இஸ் த ப்ராப்ளம்? வேர்ல்டில் இருக்கிற ப்ராப்ளம்ஸ் எல்லாம் பகவானுக்கு போயிடும். If Bhagavan and world both are one and the same, all problems, sufferings in the world belongs to God. அப்ப அப்படி அவர் என்ன God? அப்படிப்பட்ட ப்ராப்ளம்ஸோடு இருக்கிற பகவான் பகவான் ஆயிட முடியுமா? Therefore world and Bhagavan cannot be same. இது எப்படி? டிஃபரெண்ட்டும் ஆக முடியல, ஒன்னாகவும் இருக்க முடியல, என்னதான் சொல்ல முடியும்? அப்ப பார்ட் ஹோல் சொல்லலாமான்னா, பகவான் இஸ் த ஹோல், வேர்ல்ட் இஸ் ஒரு பார்ட் ஆஃப் பகவான் சொல்லாமா? அதையும் ப்ராப்ளம் தான். ஏன்னா இங்கே கூட ப்ராப்ளம் சால்வ் ஆகாது. ஹோல் பார்ட் பாருங்க. இப்போ நமக்கு இந்த சின்ன வேலுக்கு ஏதாவது ப்ராப்ளம் வந்தா ஹோல் பாடி இது ஒரு பார்ட்டு, சின்ன பார்ட்டு. இங்கே கொஞ்சம் ப்ராப்ளம் வந்தா நமக்கு ப்ராப்ளமா இல்லையா? காலு விரல் கை விரல் எங்கே ப்ராப்ளம் வந்தா கூட, பார்ட்டுக்கு ப்ராப்ளம் வந்தா கூட, கண்ணுலோ எங்கேயோ ப்ராப்ளம் வந்தா, த ஹோல் பாடி ஹெட்ஸ் கோல்டு வந்தா எங்கேயோ நோஸ்ல தானே கோல்டு வருது. வை வி ஆர் சஃபரிங்? பார்ட் இஸ் எஃபெக்டட் அண்ட் ஹோல் ஆல்சோ வில் பி எஃபெக்டட். Therefore, part whole theory also cannot work out. Then which theory work out anna Advaita philosopher சொல்ல போற theory the correct ஆக முடியும். இப்போ இந்த 6 speculations are going to be negated. First he presents and he negates. Let us read the 7th Karika. First 2 speculations. Okay. What they say? Srishtipate. Vibhutim prasavam tanyem मन्यन्ते सृष्टिचिन्तकाः स्वप्नमायासरूपेति सृष्टिरन्यै विकल्पिता. अन्यैः, by some people. Who are those some people? Srishti chintakaha. Now, swapna maya sarupa srishti vikalpitan. We take the first line. Srishti chintakaha means some other people who talk about the creation. Creation thinkers anartham. Srishti chintakaha na thinkers. Srishti chintakaha means purva mimamsakas and per. Who are dedicated a total life for cosmology. இந்த காஸ்மாலஜி பற்றி யோசிச்சுட்டே இருப்பார். கிரியேஷன் பற்றி. சிருஷ்டி சிந்தகாக கிம் வதந்தி சர்வம் பிரசவம் மன்யந்தே. Everything is created. The creation is the glory of the Lord. Vibhuti. Vibhuti iti manyante. The whole creation is, prasavam means creation, srishti. Su dhatu, suyate, to give birth. This whole creation is the birth or glory of the Lord. Vibhuti means glory. Ishvarasya vibhuti iti manyante. Srishti chintakaha prasavam, the srishti, அதுக்கு தான் டெலிவரிக்கு கூட பிரசவம்னு பேர். ஓகே ஓகே. விபூதிம் ஈஸ்வரஸ்ய விபூதிம் மன்யந்தே. தி ஹோல் கிரியேஷன் இஸ் த க்ளோரி ஆஃப் த லார்ட். ஹவு God is real. Okay, God is real. The whole creation is what? Glory of the God. So therefore God is real. World is unreal. ஆக முடியுமா அப்போ? I am real. My speech is unreal. Can you say? I am real. My speech is also real. Yes or no? You are real. Your seeing power is also real. That is your glory. Speech is my glory. Listening is your glory. Speech is my glory. Like that, whole creation is glory of the Bhagavan. Bhagavan is real. Jagat is real. How? Because it is the glory of the Lord. Bhagavan is real. His glory is as real as Bhagavan. Therefore, God is real. World is also real. For whom? Purvamimamsakas. Srishti. Then second philosopher, Swapna Maya Sarupa Srishtihi Vikalpita. This second philosopher says, this world is like comparable to dream or magic. Swapna Swapnam, dream. Maya and magic. Like a magician do magic, you know. The entire universe is like a dream. Or Maya, magic. For these people, world is real, dream also real. Magic is also real. All are real. Dream is also real. Magic is also real. And world is also real, like a dream. So therefore, world is like a dream. It is not unreal. It is real like dream. Up dream is also real for them. Who are they? They are one type of philosophers. All come under what? Either Satkaryavada or Asatkaryavada. Okay? All these 6 speculations come under either Satkaryavada or Asatkaryavada. Next Karika. Ichha matram prabho srishtihi iti srishtau vinishtitah kalat prasutim bhutanam manyante kalachintakah. Srishtihi prabhoho ichhamatram iti vinishtitaha. Srishtihi means this creation is prabhoho Ishwarasya. Ishwaranna means Uchipada, Tritiya Pada. Okay. Virat, Hiranyagarbha and Ishwara. Ishwara is the Tritiya Pada. Tritiya Pada is the cause of what? Second Pada and first Pada. First Pada means what? Virat. Virat means what? Universe. So universe ki yaar karanam enna? இந்த ஈஸ்வரன் மூடாவது பாதம். மூடாவது பாதமா இருக்கின்ற ஈஸ்வரன் 1வது பாதத்துக்கு காரணமா இருக்கின்றார். So how he is the cause? இச்சா மாத்திரம், just his will, his mere will, சங்கல்பம். அவர் சங்கல்பம் பண்ணாலே போதும், உலகம் அப்படியே உண்டாகும். சங்கல்ப மாத்திரேன பிரபவான். Srishtau, Ishwaravadis. These people are called Ishwaravadis. Ishvara alone is the cause. Previous people don't say Ishvara. Illa magic da karanam. Ishvaran edukku appanna. Even when the Ishwaravadi. And Nyaya yoga people are Nirishwaravadis. They don't accept Ishvara. Sankhya accept Ishvara, but they don't accept Ishvara. Ichha matram. This is the 3rd speculation. What about the 4th speculation? Kala chintakaha prasutim bhutanam kalat iti manyante. Kala chintakaha na astrologers. Astrologers always say, what is the cause of this creation? Nothing but time. Time alone is the cause. How the seasons are coming, spring season, autumn, summer, winter, rainy season, because of time. Kala chintakaha. There are books only for astrology's sake. One book or runda. Ettana books for astrology's sake. They are all thriving books. People all are very much towards time principle. So that's why they say Rama killed Vali. Therefore, he was again in the next avatara, he is killed by hunter. Enna prarabdham, eppadi enna kalam. Ella thala eluthu nu solluva. They call it as what? Ella thala eluthappa. Nama தமிழ்ல கூட சொல்லுவோம் இல்ல, வேலை நல்லா இல்லை இன்னைக்கு, வேலை நல்லா இருக்கு, நல்ல வேலை இன்னைக்கு. வேலை என்ன அர்த்தம்? டைம். எல்லாம் டைம் டைம் டைம். ராகு கண்டம், அந்த காலம் இந்த காலம், சனி தசை, இந்த தசை அந்த தசை, எல்லாம் டைம் பிரின்சிபல். இந்த டைம் தான் இந்த உலகத்துக்கு காரணமே சொல்லுவான். டெஸ்டினி ஓரியன்டெட் பீப்புள். ஸோ இது பிராரப்தா ஓரியன்டெட் பீப்புள். வேலை சரியில்லை, வேலை சரியா இருக்குன்னு சொல்லுவான். அதுதான் காலச்சிந்தகாக. வாட் அபவுட் நெக்ஸ்ட் 9th காரிகா. போகார்த்தம் சிருஷ்டிரித்யன்யே क्रीडार्थमिति चापरे देवस्यैष स्वभावोऽयम् आप्तकामस्य का स्पृहा. 5th view is bhogartham srishtihi. This is for the entertainment of Ishvara. The whole creation has come. He is enjoying, we are suffering. Our suffering he enjoys, it seems. This is the 5th view. 6th view is Kridartham. It is like a sport for Bhagavan. Nanoru vilayattu bommaya. So vilayat Bhagavan. Can you tell? 6th view. Gaudapadachari going to negate all of them. in one line, in the second line. That we see in the next class. Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.